Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Kazuri Alameen, for I am extremely grateful to be able to experience a day that I never seen before and a day that I will never see again. So I'm grateful to be among the living. My word of wisdom for today is become unstoppable. Become unstoppable. That definition of unstoppable is impossible to stop or prevent. Impossible to stop or prevent. And in this life, ladies and gentlemen, to be successful, which my definition of successful is progressive growth, you got to become unstoppable because there are going to be some highways and byways of life that's going to throw us off track. Life will have us to yield, it'll have us to detour, life will have us to back up. It's life. But in spite of the obstacles, in spite of the barriers, in spite of the delays, you got to become unstoppable. Any successful person has went through and are going through dynamics in their lives, his or her lives. But in spite of everything they've been through, even they're going through, they become unstoppable. And that is a process. That is a process. So I want to encourage you, whoever you may be in the process, let the process take its place. Don't try to skip steps. You don't want to go from A today and then Z tomorrow. Let the process take its place. Everything happens in life and death. And it's a process. It's a time dynamic. But become unstoppable. One of the things that allows one to be able to really lock and load and lock when you are dealing with some barriers in your life is knowing why you're doing what you're doing. Because when you got clarity on your why, the how is going to present itself, and the how has nothing to do with you. You just got to know why you're doing it or why you're not doing it. But if you're going after your dreams, hopes, and aspirations, knowing why, be very clear on why you're doing it. Because along the highway of success, there are going to be some times, there's going to be some lonely roads. There are going to be some times people are going to doubt you. There are going to be some times you thought you had people in your corner, whether it's family, friends, and or enemies, and they ain't going to be there. That's all part of the process. That's all part of the process. But once you know why you're going after what you're going after, then that gives you the peace to be able to continue to go on in spite of what's happening, in spite of what has happened, in spite of what's going to happen. But you got to continue to birth. I like to use, that's where I love to use is birth. You got to be able to birth in your mind to become unstoppable. And I'm a living witness. If you don't quit, you win. If you don't quit, you win. But the day you quit, you die on earth. You're breathing, but yet you're dead on earth. So I want to encourage you to be very clear on your why. Why are you doing what you're doing? Why you want this particular dream? Then the how will present itself. Just become unstoppable. Once again, that definition of unstoppable is impossible to prevent or stop. Don't let nobody stop you. Don't let nobody try to throw you off track. If you get off track sometimes, because we're human, we slip and fall sometimes, pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and keep on going. I need to say this again for the people in the front row. If you fall and you slip, that's going to happen. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and you keep on going, one step at a time, straight ahead. And I'm a living witness. If you don't stop, you will arrive on time. There was an old man in my life told me one time, it took time to make time, a very, very wise statement, because it took time to make time. So you just don't stop, become impossible to stop, become impossible to stop. Don't let nobody stop you, and don't you stop yourself. Because sometimes life can get so icky, you'll get in your own way and you'll stop yourself. No, keep going, one step at a time, straight ahead. One step at a time, straight ahead. But you got to know why you want to become unstoppable. Once again, once you know why you want it, and how it represents itself, become unstoppable. If you're already unstoppable, congrats. Because even that grows in degrees. You don't just become unstoppable one time and you're over with it. No, it's a process. You'll be growing degrees, be growing steps, how we want to verbalize it. Become unstoppable. Stay focused. One step at a time, straight ahead. And remember not to forget, ladies and gentlemen, today is the first of the rest of your life. Yesterday is gone, and it shall not be returning to planet Earth. Tomorrow is not here yet. You nor I don't know what it's going to bring. So in reality, right now matters. Become unstoppable right now. Peace.